Hello, and welcome to the Casino Tears podcast. I'm one of your hosts, 10 Ton is number one, and joining me as my co-host is the one and only Ed Robinson from Roll to Win Craps. If you want more info on our show, please visit our page at casinotears.com. On this week's show, we discuss high points, passing the dice, dominant hard ways. We also touch on Palms, Paris, Aria, Robert Frost, Don't Ferrets, 3MG, and Ed says, we're all weak. What's happening, Ed? I like that black shirt you got, dude.
I'm telling you, it's sporting. What are you looking at?
I got ETG over here printing on the printing press.
Yeah, Bud was fussing at me last night because he didn't have his book yet. And he said, well, I know they're still printing them out.
Hey, ETG, how many pages we got to print up?
Got to be a lot.
Let me take out this calculator. Let's go. Let's average it out. 120 times. We got to print up like 12,000 pages.
Holy shit.
Oh my God, dude.
12,000 pages.
The printer already, we've already had problems with it is, it's smoking.
That's a lot of paper.
Ed, it's good paper, man. I can't wait to send yours. It is good paper. Hopefully I have these things sent out. ETG, what do you think? Definitely by next week. He's printing.
He's just printing and printing.
Folding. Yep. And just printing.
He's killing a lot of trees.
Ed, let's get to it, man. It's Wednesday,
All right.
August 19th, 2026. Just got done with posted episode 3, our first 3-parter with Dice Coach Dials In.
They were all good, too. I liked them.
It was good flow. Everyone loves hearing from the old Dice Coach, man.
Oh, yeah. He was texting me this afternoon trying to figure out dates for next year. And I'm like, dude, you're the one who lives in Las Vegas. I don't know
he's asking
I don't
me.
know the cow. Was he asking you too?
I said Biloxi is TBD after that one. That's what I said.
January last year was good. I think we just had the wrong month.
I agree.
No, I mean, I know we had the wrong. We had a lot of late minute cancellations, but maybe summertime it's not the time to do it. People are doing family things, I guess.
That's true.
So anyway,
I want to thank. We don't do this enough, but I want to thank. We had a couple new Patreon subscribers this month. I'm going to give them a shout out, dude. We've got Javier, who I don't know his handle, and then you've got Han Solo. Han Solo signed up
with a blaster. He's got the blaster going.
I talked to him today. I think he's in that Iowa area around there, and he had just had a lesson with Bo. And then Phil Soto. But I don't have handles for these guys except Han Solo. Ed, we're a little late on this. The 3MG. Let's do the 3MG for July.
It's mid-August. Yeah, okay, we got to do it for July.
Yep, I got the list.
I got my dice. What's going to be a multiplier or divisor? How are we going to do it?
I don't know, but let's not do the Fibonacci.
Oh, come on. All right, no Fibonacci. All right, before I look, we're going to multiply it by 3.
Okay, I like it. Ace deuce.
It's a 2, 3, so it's going to be a 5. That's number 15.
Number 15. Oh, dude, I don't think he's won. This is Go Flyers. Go Flyers is the winner. Go Flyers is from got to be from the Philly area.
Either that or he might be from that company that made the little radio flyers that you pulled around as a kid. I don't know.
I would guess he's from the Philly area. I should know this because his email is GoFlyers30. Congratulations, Go Flyers. I'll notify him via text that he won for July, man. I mean, do you want to just do August right now, Ed, and do a 2 for 1?
Let's do August.
Yeah, let's do August. We'll be a little early.
We're going to multiply this one by 11.
I like it. Okay, give me it.
Hard 4.
So 44.
44. Hank Aaron.
Dude, wait a second. I don't know if he won. I got to check these guys. Nakatomi Tony. I don't think he's won yet. Has he?
I don't think he has either.
Man, congratulations, Nakatomi Tony. Yeah, he's the 3MG, our first early drawing.
First ever.
Yeah,
first
usually
ever.
We're always late. But man, nice job, man. Nakatomi Tony is the winner of our 3MG. That's pretty sweet. For August.
Sure you've got the gift bags all picked out for him, right?
No, I figure it out. I'll figure it out it's going to be based on if I have their shirt size in. That's the thing. Because we are low in stock on a lot of things. So I got to figure out if we've got their shirt sizes in. I'll coordinate that. But congrats, Go Flyers and Nakatomi Tony, man.
All right. Congratulations.
July and August out of the way.
Yeah. See you in September.
That's good. I feel like we just are finally ahead of the game for once instead of always
It is the first time I think we're the first time we're ahead.
like a crap
Or
session.
we're actually current.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're actually we're current. We're not ahead. We're just current.
That's pretty sweet. That's
Yep.
good. I'm glad we got that all settled. Do you have any other announcements? Because I got a bunch of stuff I could talk to you about.
Nothing's changed on my end other than I'm just fortunate to have, I'm not even going to say it, internet right now. AT&T guys are driving me nuts digging holes in the neighborhood, cutting lines all the time. This may be the first day that it hasn't been cut yet. Well, it was cut this morning, so never mind. My internet's been cut every day for 3 weeks.
Oh, really? This might be a short one.
Every
then.
day.
We never know.
It could be. If I disappear, you know what happened.
Well, why are they cutting?
At least it's they're putting in fiber optic.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good. I was talking to the old Lip King earlier.
Oh, yeah? We'll see him in October, I think.
Yeah, and I'm going to see him in September because he's coming out to play that tournament. And if you hear printing in the background, I have the printer over here next to me. That's churning out pages. Let me pull up this thing that Lip King and I were talking about. He was shooting. Ask Ed about this. I'll just set the stage. I think he's playing most likely at Foxwoods. And he wanted to know, now this is a guy that's not in their group, like a regular at the casino. This regular is in stick left 1. Multiple times in a row, his highlight reel is 3, 4, nothing great. He would not give up that position. They just have their feet cemented to the floor. He says this is a great one. Feet cemented to the floor along with their ego. They don't give it up. He's throwing like shit, not giving it up, and not letting another shooter have a chance to roll a hand and make some money. He was just like, I can't play like this. Stick left 2 is too far for his toss, right? So he passes the dice and the guy just wouldn't fucking budge. And he knows that someone like Lip King can shoot. So obviously he's not in the group, just a nice guy, but he wouldn't move. I said, did any of you guys ask him? He said he can slide over a bit, but for Lip King, that's cumbersome. He's not comfortable with him that close and having their chips in front of him. And I totally agree. I can relate to this. I literally hate moving over. I hate shooting in front of someone else's chips. You know what I mean? Someone else's chips is right there.
I've never minded going to 1.5. I don't mind that at all.
I just don't like having people right next to me when I shoot. I just don't. I really do not.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it.
Of all games for you to pick to play.
I don't like it, dude. I don't like it. Well, that's the other thing that's so crazy about this game, that it's such a good community and it's a community game, Ed. How I like to play more solo. There's times at night, dude, when I go down to Aria and it's just me on the table and I'm like, this is the best thing ever. Dealers know you. You're just like,
it's your zen, isn't it?
Laughing. It's mellow. It's chill. You're getting the dice. You can focus on the task at hand. But it's a community game. And what started as a great, fun community game, and I love the community aspect of it. Is it a function of playing the game long enough? You realize maybe you just prefer it playing solo? It's weird, right? It's a community game.
Well, it is a community game. Now, did he tell you who else was at the table?
I'm assuming it was guys like BRB and Dice Shark, which are shooters.
So I heard a little bit of this story actually from someone else, I think. I'm trying to remember it's been a couple of weeks since I talked to.
I think this is recent, dude. This just happened.
Yeah, this was, when did I talked to Cage last Thursday.
Let me ask you, something like this happened to me when I was at Paris, and it made me go like, this fucking guy's an idiot. And here's what happened at Paris. I was shooting there with Donut Joe and the Craps cheerleader. By the way, the Craps cheerleader, student of Bo's, she's going to be on the Thursday Night Live show. Oh, Ed, I got a good lineup.
You want to give us a sneak preview?
Shooting for Aces. Well, this will have come out. Shooting for Aces will have already been on. But Coach Ronnie from Casino Quest, I'm looking forward to that one. Dude,
yeah, good guy.
And your favorite King Dice is on 2 weeks after that. Confirmed. And then I'm going to have the Craps cheerleader on. I think that'll be right before our event that Thursday.
It's a good
lineup.
It's a good lineup. That is a good lineup. You're going to need a moderator. You need to appoint someone as a get ETG knows what that is. He's going to have to appoint somebody like me or somebody as a moderator so that we can delete comments and silence people and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, ETG, Ed says you might have to be the moderator for the King Dice show. No, he doesn't cuss a lot, but Maybe people in the comments might be. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. That'll be fun, though.
Be sure and ask him why he lost to Jeremy.
Well, hey, you can put that in the comments, man. Put that in the comments.
I'm not going to ask that because that was an totally ill-conceived contest anyway. So it doesn't matter. It's just funny.
So this is at Paris. I'll set the stage. I'm stick right one. Craps Cheerleader and Donut Joe are properly switching stick left one positions. You know what I mean? One's moving over. I don't know if they were moving their chips over because I just don't like shooting over someone else's chip. I just like that whole spot. But either way, it was the three of us. And then this random guy gets on my side, straight out $50. He decided he wanted to play $50.
Okay.
The dice went to Craps Cheerleader, Donut Joe. They were on fire. Dude, they were shooting great. They were both shooting the hard way set. It was both getting tons of hard ways, man, especially hard 6. There were so many rolls in the high teens and double digits. I'd say the average was high teens, 20, right in there. It was great session.
Yeah.
Comes around to this guy, 4-roller, maybe 3-roller.
Yeah.
Right? Then it went to me and I passed it. He's like, why'd you pass? I'm like, dude, these guys have been on fire. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm passing it to he's like, oh, well, why didn't you tell me? It's not my business to tell you, man. I figured if you wanted to buy in at this level, I don't know if you've been waiting to shoot all day or came on vacation and you wanted to shoot. I'm not going to tell you anything like that. You know, you might have had your heart set on shooting. I didn't bet on him, by the way. I passed the dice. And he's like, oh, well, you should have told me. I was like, okay, well, so I passed the dice. I just did. Then it goes to the Craps Cheerleader. Another average in the high roll, right? Then Donut Joe, another good roll. And then to him, guess what?
He shot the dice.
He shoots.
Yeah.
He shoots the dice. I don't bet on him. Literally, I think it was either a PSO or 3-roller. And then he picked up his chips and left. But I'm thinking, I just told you. And he's like, why didn't you tell me? And then he gets to him and he shoots the dice. And that's where I don't understand. I went over to Donut Joe and I'm like, that makes no sense to me. It does it.
You see it all the time. People can't resist. Once that dealer taps and says, you want to shoot? Your turn. They'll put the money on the pass line. It's the dealer that causes it. And they don't have the guts to say, pass.
He knew. I'm like, they're on fire. I'm giving the dice to the shooters.
Yeah.
So that was just one of those things.
You know, going back to, Lip King's deal, it's like, it's one of the reasons I always say you've got to learn to shoot from other positions. You got to. There is only one stick left one. And a lot of times it's taken up. I've seen don't players park themselves down on that. So you either don't play or learn to shoot from someplace else. That's the only solution. You cannot make someone leave. You cannot make someone move. You can tell them, do you mind? Or you can say, this is a little long for me. I'm going to slide down a little bit. Would you mind taking 2 steps back for me? And if they do that, then you've at least got a player.
And that's the thing that I don't know, because I'd have to drill down on this comment, on this question with Lip King. I think he maybe would assume, because Lip King's a player, that this guy would be, I'm not shooting well. Why don't I just give up the spot to these other shooters that I know are shooters?
Because that guy doesn't know how to shoot from somewhere else either. And if you put him straight out and that stick man points a stick at him and says, it's your turn, he's going to shoot him straight out, which would probably be an improvement.
But Ed, isn't the bigger problem is that maybe they lack the self-awareness? Because I was more than willing to not shoot because these guys had the hot hand, which I feel like you should be passing the dice to the hot hand.
So here's the question. You had 2 shooters with you and you had a knucklehead. Was this guy a knucklehead or was he part of this group that
not
likes
part
to play
of the group?
Together?
He was just a regular in the casino.
Okay, so you got a knucklehead.
Yeah.
You got to get over a knucklehead. In fact, if he's only rolling 3 or 4 times, I'm going to go the don'ts on him and run him off anyway. I mean, that's the best thing you can do to that guy. If he's throwing short rolls right next to you, is put that don't bet right down in front of his face.
So maybe it is the issue that some craps players or our knuckleheads maybe are not self-aware.
They're not aware that they wet their pants half the time.
Yeah, that depends on maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
They might not be aware.
So, I mean,
until later.
You if you can't run them off, bet the don'ts on. If you can't get them to play right or play in favor of the table, just bet the don'ts on them because that's what they're throwing. You're there to win money, right? I can win money on the don'ts. It's slower and I can win money on the right side, but I can win money, and I'm not going to bet on the guy that's only throwing 3 or 4 rolls.
Let's say if Lip King and his crew, which normally would be a BRB on there, they're there to make money. They're there.
Yep.
I think they would be selfless. I'm pretty sure that if
they would pass the dice.
I
to a
know
hot
that
shooter.
Lip King would pass the dice.
Yeah.
When we were on a table, no, you shoot the dice. You're hot right now, which I feel like everyone should be capable of doing. Is that an ego thing?
It can be an ego thing, and it can be if you're a shooter and you're having a bad day, just not accepting the fact that every roll is going to be bad. I've done that myself. Shot when I shouldn't shoot, right?
I'm always aware. I just know I'm shooting like shit.
I didn't say I wasn't aware. I said I shot when I shouldn't. So, it's like hypothetically, when you're at a table with friends and a group and everybody's struggling, maybe everybody's struggling. Well, the best thing to do is everybody leave, but not everybody leaves. We kind of tend to hang around and try one more time. And then we try one more time. And next thing you know, we got to leave.
It's another thing that we can talk about, Ed, knowing that kind of goes into this other thing that I want to talk about, but I'll just set the stage again. Solo at Aria, having a wonderful time, dude. Up, stick right one, just up at that magic hour, like after midnight. It's great. I'm up, having a great time. And then all of a sudden, got you again. If you want to hear the rest of this podcast, where we talk about dominant hard ways, some drunk don't players, and a couple more stories from Palms and Paris, well, you can if you subscribe to our Patreon and support us there. Patreon supporters are the reason why the show exists and the reason why I continue to keep doing this. And by this, I mean attempting to bring you the most authentic show in the gambling world. The conversations and topics Ed and I talk about are the ones I always wanted to have and listen to as a player myself. So if you haven't signed up yet, think about it. And if you really need to rationalize it, it's a little less than 110 inside with a $15 point and single odds for the entire year. If you still can't see the value in subscribing, there's a show on YouTube every other Thursday. Starts at 6 p.m. Vegas Standard Time. Feel free to drop by, jump in the chat, and you meet some other craps players from around the nation. Until then, I will see you in the pits of Las Vegas. The best and most fun way to contact us would be to call and leave a message on our official Casino Tiers vent line, 229-07. You can also email us at no7@casinotiers.com. New episodes drop weekly every Tuesday. On behalf of Roll to Win Craps from Alabama and 10 Ton is #1 from Las Vegas, thanks for listening.